Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you are all having a great weekend. So I record this. It is the next to last weekend of September 2025. And on here today, I want to tell you about my experience at SpaCon. I know last week I did my review about Comic Con, which I attended in Little Rock last week. But SpaCon is in Hot Springs, Arkansas. This morning I went to Toastmasters, and afterwards, a friend of mine who's in Toastmasters with me, whenever I was telling him about SpaCon, we had the idea, of going there. We looked into it, and we agreed, since we didn't have nothing else on our schedule for today, we'd go on up there. And Hot Springs about an hour from around the Little Rock area. So we got on up there and we got to meet old Roger Bumpus, the voice of Squidward Tentacles from SpongeBob. It was really cool to finally meet Roger Bumpus. I talked about in my post last week, my video about Comic Con when I met Tom Kenny. I know people who know Roger Bumpus. So that was really great to meet him, and I went on ahead and got a photo with him and autograph. So that was really nice. And Roger's a really great person, and I hate that I didn't get to meet his wife. She was away from the booth at that time, but it was still really great to meet old Roger. And it's great to see a lot of the other booths there, like the Star Trek booth, Star Wars, and the Renaissance group had their deal there. So it was a lot like Comic Con, except it's on a smaller scale. And they did have like a VIP pass you could get into like the VIP lounge. I didn't worry about getting that this year. Maybe like next year I might get that if I go to SpaCon. But I just got a day pass, which was not bad at all, like $25. And the way I look at it, got my money's worth. But yeah, me and my friend in Toastmasters, we went to this place called Indulgence there in Hot Springs. It's there downtown, and they had some really awesome crepes there. And crepes are really neat because just all the different stuff you can have in them. I had one. We had the same crepes, but there's one with bacon and eggs, and it was really good, like breakfast crepe. It was a good one for like brunch. And then we had the pumpkin cheesecake crepe, which was really good too. And then I had like a pumpkin maple, like latte type drink. It was a cool drink. It was cold, but yeah, it was really nice, and especially having like a fall time vibe. It's a little different from that crepes place I went to up in Bentonville, Arkansas earlier this year when I was up there for the NFB state convention for Arkansas. Because I went to this place up there in northwest Arkansas called Crepes Paulette, which has a variety of different crepes, savory crepes as well as sweet crepes. And it's interesting, their crepes, the way they have them served to you, it's different from how Indulgence is. Like Indulgence is like a carton deal where they serve them to you, whereas at Crepes Paulette is like a cup type deal that they have, or just like pull them out and just see them like a sandwich or like a burrito or something. But yeah, that was a great place Indulgence was. And afterwards just came on back home. But yeah, SpaCon was great, but Comic Con, I think I like it a little more. But SpaCon is definitely one that if you're wanting something smaller to attend, not as many people, it's great. And I think that's why some of the celebrities like going to that one sometimes, because it is a little smaller venue. They did have some other like voice actors there and people. They had one of the actors from The Walking Dead that was there, and a couple of the voice actors from Sailor Moon. The woman who voices Sailor Moon was there, and then woman who voiced by Sailor Jupiter was there too. So there's a few people there. It's definitely not nearly as many of famous people like you see at Comic Con, but it was a decent amount. But the big draw for my friend and I was most certainly Roger Bumpus, because my friend and I were big SpongeBob fans, and that was so great to finally meet him. That's my review there of SpaCon, and I know I've been promising I'm going to review that pumpkin spread for like you can put on toast from Aldi's. I think I said, man, one of my videos I did a day or two ago that I'd do that today, but I'll probably more than likely do that tomorrow. So that's my plan there. But hope you all are having a great weekend, and y'all have a good one. Take care. And as my old pal Squidward would say from SpongeBob, please come again when I'm not working.